Okay, if you're saying, oh, idiot, you go after this woman too hard, this is a medical professional. Quick disclaimer, now let's go absolutely just melt her brains. I mean, you'll see.
Actually, most of the evidence out there shows that weight loss is actually not good for our health. In fact, if you want to pretty much guarantee that you're going to be heavier 5 years from now, the best thing that you can do is go on a diet, because that's actually the greatest predictor of weight gain, is going on a diet.
Oh. Now, if I really just wanted to be, a normal person, I'd say study 1, study 2, study 3, heart disease, organ failure, and diabetes. But I'm not. So this medical professional is an absolute idiot. And what are you talking about? A proper diet shouldn't make you gain weight. I mean, unless you're going to the McDonald's diet, which in that case, but seriously, following a diet properly shouldn't make you gain weight. Or if it does, it's probably specifically designed. If you follow a diet properly, you are most likely, and I'm not saying this because of metabolism or something like that, going to lose or gain weight depending on which diet you're on. Anorexic people. Now, the healthy animal size movement is dumb. And don't get me wrong, I do support the message be happy. But saying that you are physically healthy at all sizes is a lie, and there's plenty of heart disease deaths to prove that. Aren't you standing on graves? Yes, I am. Now, usually these people just are unhappy with the way their body looks, so instead of trying to make a change, come on, guys, own up. They just blame everybody else and, how society or something like that. But, oh god, this instance is so much different. A goddamn doctor for the UK, because Jesus Christ. I'm starting to appreciate the American medical system, even if it does cost a couple $1 billion for like a bandage. Yeah. But the absolute dipshit of a intellectual, because you're not, is Natasha Lawmaid, because I didn't forget her name. And she recently appeared on British television to say for overweight, like legitimately overweight people, to not lose weight because, diabetes doesn't exist. Who would say that? Let's go watch the clip.
Now by Dr. Natasha Lamy, who labels herself as the fat doctor and believes there should be more diverse characters taught in schools, alongside weight loss guru Steve Miller. And welcome to you both. Thank you for joining us here.
Diverse characters taught in schools. I hate schools. Not because I'm some sort of like homework is bad. I mean, it is. No, because they already tried to, push like don't be racist. And yeah, I agree with don't be racist. But they do it to such an extent. Example, bullying. I have to like attend like only God knows how many goddamn stupid bullying, how not to get bullied, how bullies are weak or something like that. And it's just awful, and they completely just miss the point, even if it's well intentioned. Anyways, let's continue.
Here today.
Okay, so we've got some
Ugh. Oh god.
affects us from childhood. I tend to agree.
Yeah, weight does affect us from childhood. We're not on Jupiter. Oh god.
All the way through our lives, it affects all sorts of things. Our wages, people who are overweight tend to have a lower wage. They tend to have fewer career opportunities. They have poorer access to healthcare. And why?
No. You're a British doctor. Isn't your healthcare system nationalized? Oh, it is? Oh, that's a very interesting point. Oh, your healthcare system is also free? Well, that's a very interesting point. It's almost like, I mean, I'm not a British expert, but it's almost like it's literally impossible for fat people to not have equal access to healthcare. But for fat people not to get a job, it wouldn't be like one or two managers. No, it would be either a massive conglomerate, and every single manager would have to follow that. Which, what? Seriously, no. I could, Jesus, whatever. Or a collective of managers from different companies in all fields of professions have bonded together to discriminate against fat people because why not? And the reason why I'm saying, oh, blah blah blah, this, is because she implies that it's not the person who's fat's jobs. I mean, you just throw this one random statistic, which I'm assuming is true, but how do we know fat people in the UK don't, have a lower chance of education? So then you'd basically have to throw in the entire education system, which will, you would have to have a majority of the job offers, the education system, the national healthcare something, whatever your healthcare thing is, all working on colluding to disadvantage fat people. Yeah, this is the main problem with like these arguments. Oh, the multiple large industries purposely discriminate against a certain group of people, is that either A, they would have to do the exact same thing independently, or they would have to collude for no other reason than to disadvantage X group. Which is. If I were working at McDonald's, right? And I said, let's not hire fat people, the manager at Wendy's would have to go ask me or do this independently, and then they would have to decide, let's not hire fat people. Why would that happen in any circumstance? Whatever. Let's continue.
Also, to start talking about body diversity and how it's so important for people to realise that everybody is a good body.
It is. It doesn't need to be taught, though. Now, and the way she's saying it, it's assuming everybody's fine. Everybody. Not everybody. Everybody's fine, which I agree with. Just don't KYS yourself. I'm sure, but I'm not gonna go out on a limb saying I have a good body, like I have muscular. I'm not that muscular, Jesus Christ, I'm weak in my arms, only in my arms, because for some reason my legs are stupid strong. But I'm not saying I have a good body, I don't. And I fully admit that. But am I happy with myself? Yes. Probably not all the time, but yes. Or maybe your argument is you have to find me attractive or else you're a bigot, which is a ridiculous claim because some people like furries. I don't know what that has to do with this, but some people do like furry things. Let's continue with her next point.
interesting topic, isn't it? This idea that weight loss is a good thing. Most of the evidence out there shows that weight loss is actually not good for our health.
Weight loss is not good for our health. Yes, to the extreme, no. Yes, that is widely agreed upon in the scientific community. So I'm calling bullshit before you finish.
If you want to pretty much guarantee that you're going to be heavier 5 years from now, the best thing that you can do is go on a diet, because that's actually the greatest predictor of weight gain, is going on a diet.
Firstly,
Oh, yeah, if you're, like I said in the yes, great. In the earlier, if you have a diet consisting of McDonald's, yeah, you probably will gain weight. It's called, McDonald's not being very healthy. But even if someone is, could be replaced with a whale and you would not notice a difference, if someone is that size, shouldn't they change their body? One that has less carbs or calories or something like that. Just a thought. Although she is right about the diet thing. If you only go on a diet for 3 months, yeah, you're gonna gain your weight back. Or at least gain some of it. And now she talks about the weight loss industry.
Going to try and convince you that I'm wrong, because they don't want to acknowledge the fact that actually most people, when they go on a diet, actually end up gaining weight over 5 years. So in the first year, absolutely, you can lose weight, but within 5 years, you tend to gain it back again.
yes,
But seriously, what is this woman's argument? If you quit a diet, you gain weight, yet no. Yes, Galaxy Brain here. This is a licensed medical professional, I want to remind you. Also, what the hell's the weight loss industry?
How the weight loss industry operates, that's where they make their money, because you lose weight and then you gain it back and then you have to go to another weight loss program.
Well, if it didn't work, why would you buy it again? Let's think about this. I specifically ordered a wall that wouldn't break when I punched it. This wall broke when I punched it. And I still want a wall that doesn't break when I punch it. I guess I should get the same wall. That makes sense. Oh god, let's hear this.
I think you've lit the blue touch paper as far as Steve is concerned.
She's right. That
What? But kind of, she is right. You buy a weight loss product, and if it works, you might buy it again because it worked. And she may just be talking about that and not, oh, it doesn't work or something like that, which is what I interpreted it. But even still, come on. Literally every industry does this, saying, oh, it's the weight loss industry. Okay, is it the phone industry that's ripping the consumer off? No, but Apple is. Ugh. Also, you don't need a weight loss program. Just become anorexic for like a few years. Oh, and you're dead. Let's continue.
In favour of is to glorify obesity to children as a normal way of being.
Oh my god.
Yeah, also, the medical professional is laughing. Straight up LOL. Laughing out loud, if you didn't know what that meant. I definitely didn't know what that meant a couple months ago, because I did. Lol. And Jesus Christ, you're digging. Oh, wait, no, you're not digging. Oh, the earth is physically breaking to support your weight. Oh no, the earth is curving around you. You're curving the earth around you into a hole. And you're only making it worse by laughing that obesity shouldn't be glorified. Oh god, let's continue.
That's telling the nation today that actually you don't need to lose weight and you can be healthy. Now that really concerns me.
Is she a fucking
Jesus Christ, she is a psycho. Okay, she's basically like, hi, yes, this is right, with like eyes glued open, like smile just full on. I'm Jack Hammered. Jack Daniel Hammered. I get it, it's an alcohol company. Oh god, okay, let's listen to the professional.
It's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual, and the
Spiritual health, yes, okay. Hi, are you a Buddhist?
second thing that we have to appreciate is that health is a privilege that you're born into.
No, it's not. Jesus Christ. Are smokers born into smoking? Really? Or because if you're going to argue health is something that you're born into, are smokers destined to smoke and they can never stop? Are alcoholics, are they never able to stop drinking? I mean, what's how can I physically be born into health or not health? And yes, I do get metabolism rates, but mate, that's you don't get born into being a 5 million pound earth bending whatever doctor. Also, people with cancer, privileged as hell because they're white, meaning they're privileged because they have cancer and white. And I do understand saying, oh, poor people have a disadvantage because poor, haha. But I'm pretty sure Britain is a nationalized healthcare service. So yeah, that argument doesn't really hold water, or you, and for that fact. Yeah, whatever.
Born into an affluent home, when you're born white, when you're born male, when you're born able-bodied, when you're born cisgender or heterosexual,
How would being how would being not gay make you not fat? I see maybe a correlation, but no causation. I wouldn't understand.
all of those things mean
Also, if you're not, so you're saying if you're white, you physically cannot be fat. It's a physical impossibility because being fat is weight plus not having social power, I guess. I don't know.
that you are more privileged and your health
Again, those white kids with cancer really privileged.
will automatically be better.
If you were watching this,
Homosexuals, meaning their health will automatically be worse. Because being homosexual means your health will be worse. If you are one of the things that make if you're one of the things that make you not get negative health effects, or you're the opposite of something that gives you negative health effects, congratulations, you're now going to live for 200 years. I really hope you appreciate this. Oh god.
Blame the individual and say that weight loss is something that we can do.
of course,
Steve likes to blame the individual, the health loss guru. Yeah, that's called being gay. Homosexual. But yeah, it is. I mean, you're saying if I were gay, homosexual, and I were to not eat, I wouldn't lose weight. Is that your argument? And that's a bit of a straw man, but it's on the individual. This implies that the individual can physically do nothing, or something like that. I don't know. If I starve myself, I cannot change my weight, apparently. And I'm not saying, like, being born with, epilepsy, or being born with ADHD, or autism, or being gay, homosexual, is, something you can change. It's a natural health defect. But weight is something you can change, and I can prove it. Go to any socialist country and you'll be looking like XYZ Instagram model. Alright, end of video, bye.